Good morning, YouTubers. Oldies&Goodies here. Starting to feel a little better, but still need to get some more sleep. I gotta go to work tonight. We're gonna do the letter G today. G's a little bit of a treat for some people that like collecting certain coins. I'm nowhere near where I want to get. Some of these coins are tough to get, but we're going to start out with Georgia, which is a tough country to get. No, not the state of Georgia. Georgia. It's just west of Turkey, just southeast of Russia. And if I'm not mistaken, they broke off from Russia. Don't quote me, but it's just a tiny little country there now. Where, and it's called Georgia. It's the only one I have. 1993, Cam 74, so I'm doing very good. Oh. Somebody riding a, I don't know, some type of leopard. I guess it's leopard, jaguar, lion, I don't know. But yeah, that's made of stainless steel. I don't know how many vintage there was. I don't know how I came across this one. But I ended up getting one, and I was happy about it. I was like, Georgia? And our state became a country? And then we're going to skip right into Germany. And this is the treat I'm talking about, because everybody finds, well, they don't find these coins, metal detecting, but I guess you could if you're in Germany. 1911, most of them were made of zinc, and they rust out and everything else. Aluminum, they were made of aluminum. There's so many different metal changes that they made. This is a 1911, minted in the letter F. And as I said before, many different mint marks for that country. Identifies what mint it is. It's a 1 penny. And this one's made of copper. Straight copper, like our wheat pennies were made of. And this is the original Germany. Okay, it was one whole country. From up until 1990, I think, yeah, 1990, and well, because in 1945, when we took over Germany, we separated East and West Germany. This is a 1917 A, as a mint mark, German. This, of course, is made of aluminum. Now, so the only reason I'm keeping it is because it's a different metal content, different variety. But that's a 1 penny made of aluminum. All right, and then here's a 91 1 penny. Got the golden leaves on there. I don't know what it is. Okay, and then upside down. Copper plated steel. And then, like I said, they changed the metal content so many times. I think that was G. Yeah, that was minted in the letter G. Show you whatever. It was in 1874, minted in A. 2 penny. Just think of it as a 2 cent. At least back in the day when there was no hyperinflation, it's probably equivalent to that. But then during the war and everything, everybody flooded the counterfeits and everything into the country. KM2, worth about 50 cents. Nothing too extravagant on the backside, but two penny, Deutsche Reich. Very easy to identify German coins. And here's a two penny in 1990. And this is probably copper plated steel. Yeah. Some real nice coins. Just there's not much to talk about on this segment of it. Just a little history, and most everybody knows the history. They teach it in school. But 1875, minted in G, Germany, 5 penny. I could probably look up the where they were minted at, but that's not necessary. But the different varieties, if I were to do mint marks, and we're at letter G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, there's 7 different coins for that 1 year that I would have to collect because they're different mint marks, so it's a different variety. But I'm not into collecting more than 1 coin of each denomination variety. Here's a 5 penny. They all kind of look bland, don't they? Those, I don't know what that plant is. I should look it up and find out. But I guess I want to be fair to you if I told you everything about these coins. Maybe you guys will teach me something. 5 pennies. Now this is West Germany, which is Republic Deutsch. Right there, Republic Deutsch. Deutschland or whatever, something like that. Deutschland. 1990, 10 penny. See? Same design. Pretty much the same design on every single denomination. 10 penny. Nothing too bland. What's that, enough? Yep, that's enough. So that was minted in F. And here is a 1914 10 penny. I like the older style, the older, image coins. Still kind of bland on the back, just 10 penny. Of course, back then it was easier not to get all fancy with their coins, especially their trinket. Okay, this is a 1 mark, and this is 1990. But back during 1940s and during the war, marks were 500, 5,000 marks and all that because the money was not there. Even though Germany was stealing all the money from all the countries to pay for the war effort. So they had to go to cheap coins. This one's copper nickel. And pretty nice coin. Got that bird, whatever. Here's a minted in D, 50 penny, 1978, 50 penny. Like I said, you've all seen the penny coins. At least the ones that common I showed you. They made millions and millions of them. And they were producing multiple mints This one was printed in G, or minted in G in Germany. It's a 1921 50 penny. 19 million of them made of aluminum. And for being how old it is, and being aluminum, not corroding, still nice and shiny. That's a nice coin as well. And this here is a special treat. They actually made commemoratives throughout the duration, and this is celebrating this guy right here. That's a 2 mark. And of course, commemoratives hold a little bit more of a premium, so they're going to be worth a little bit more money. And they're usually low vintages like this is only 2,300,000 made. And this is copper nickel clad, which no matter what, it's copper nickel, it's still clad. Well, that's what the book says. Okay, and 1932, I think it was. Don't quote me. Anyways, they came out with the Reichs Pfennig. And everybody knows what the Reichs Pfennig is. It's got the swastika on it. The good old good luck symbol for America, rabbit's foot and all that. They had to use it and destroy the images. They used to use it for Boy Scouts for the shoes that they Boy Scout shoes, and that company went out of business because of the swastika. They were putting on the coins that they had. There's been quite a few coins found of them. This is a 1938 minute in E. Still West Germany, but they went to the Reichs thing. We'll put that swastika on there. All right. These are hard to come by because everybody collects them. So if you're gonna try to buy them, and that one I can tell you right now, it's probably zinc by the way it looks. But that's a 43 minute in A in Germany, 1 Reichsrenner. And you see the swastika right there. And then yep, made of zinc. Zinc's, there you go. Get a little better picture of it. Okay, well that's it for that one, and then this is the last one for the Reichsrenner. 1935, and this one doesn't have the the swastika on it, but it is a Reichsrenner. And that was a 5 Reichsrenner. Okay, in 1945, we won the war. In 1948, somewhere around there, give or take, they separated the country from East to West Germany. They built a wall. We all know about the wall coming down. Pink Floyd wrote, made a musical album about it. But anyways, the wall came down not too long ago. But in 1948 to 1990, they were their own country, separated by Western Germany. This is Eastern Germany. And 10 penny. Yeah, they still had the same money value. And you see where it says DDR, Deutsche Democratic Republic. And it's 10 penny. And then you got a 1962 German 1 mark. Which that looks like aluminum. There it is. So, Anyways, and then after that, they became a free state, whatever, from 1991, and then they were introduced into the Euro system. So the Euro program. So Germany is one country now. They're in the Euro program, and they're all behaving themselves. That was kind of a treat there, you know. It was hard for me to get those swastika ones. I gave a couple of them away that had duplicates. I think I gave one to Beth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave one to Beth. And this is Guana, which is Africa. KM2, 1958. Some older coins. There's a 1999. I think those are drums, and Hi-Ho Silver plays the drums, or the bongos, or whatever you want to call them. Freedom and Justice. 50 Cetus, 1999. Nickel plated steel. All right. This is all Greek to me, bud. All Greek. Lots of Greek. Okay. I kind of explained a little bit of this on the mail call that I got from Rivendell. And he actually put up a video prior to giving me a Greek coin. I think it was this one. But anyways, it's 5 drachmas, and I was explaining to you how to identify a Greek coin. You can look it up by, let me get a pointer, right here, EAAHNIKH, and just type that into Google, and it'll pull up that it's a Greek coin, or 5 of Paxima, which in Paxima stands for drachmas in the Greek language. A lot of people don't do Greek anymore as much, but you know, the Roman Catholics, they're all doing Greek and Pig Latin and all that stuff, I guess. Don't quote me. 20 drachmas, 92. Greek. A Paxima, but it does say APX there, which is short or abbreviated for a Paxima, unless it goes all the way across both sides. But anyways, that's I said you look at the lettering, it's got the EAAHNIKH. I don't have much, but I would go over to, well, maybe this is the one he gave me. No, one of them. I have to look at the video again. But this is a 10 drachma. And got the little spinning whatever. Don't know anything about the coins, just that I have them and put them in a book, and I got quite a bit of grease. When I was first starting out to learning how to identify coins, war coins, oh my God, I'd have to open the book up. There was no such thing as computers back in the day, okay? Unless you were really, really rich or you went to the college. But they didn't have the information that they do online today. But to figure out what these coins were, you didn't have a knowledge base, or you had to go to the library, and they had world books there where you could go through and kind of identify your coins using the world book. And they're big books. I mean, they're like a telephone book, and there's two of them. At least that's how I found out about my Chinese coin and what year it was and what date, 1 drachma. But we had to go to the library. I had to go to the library to learn all that, to find out what the coins were, because there's, like I said, there was no super high informational highway. So a lot of you guys, younger generation, is pretty spoiled. You know, I myself is spoiled because I got into computers in '75, but they were home computers. First wooden-based computer, kind of like Radio Shack, but it was made of wood as the casing. An IBM. And then there was a Wang business machine. Then we had the Trash 80. And then we had the Commodore VIC 20, the 64, the 128, the 256. And then they came out with the Commodore Amigas. And then I went to and then I finally jumped over and got my stuff for stupid Packard Bell. But that was when America Online, you know, when they started AOL. The president wants you to be on AOL, America Online. He demands it. These are some pretty nice, you know, I like the cross and kind of like their crest, I guess. Kind of just some plain old guy. I don't know if his dad or his, when they're ruling at that time. But I know they changed their I know they changed their faces out on the obverse a lot. Always somebody different on there that I noticed. So I'm thinking that they were president for so long. This is a 50 lepta. See, that one I would not be able to tell you, but by looking at the crest and all, I automatically figured out, and that right there tells you that it's Greek. But 50 lepta, that's something. There's another 2 drachma, 1978, with a different guy on it. And this one's got crossed guns, muskets. That's not much for design, but it's a coin. All they're going to do is get dirty and fingerprints like that fingerprint right there. Look at that. Let me guess. It's brass? No, it's nickel brass. A couple more coins. There we go. Hey, we got a ship on this one. One attachment. Or 1 drachma. All right, we got Guatemala now. Which, well, I know what Guatemala is. Why are you messing me up? $1 centavo, Guatemala. Top to bottom. Nope. Side to side. Okay. I think that's side to side. Get it freaking focus. 1981. It's made of brass. Made, you know, 30 million coins of them. And one was quasi Guatemala. Big coin. I mean, $half size. some type of letter, some swords or something. Or that pitchfork. I'm sorry, side to side. Thank you. Nope. This one was top to bottom. It's freaking me out. Why is this camera messing up already? Trying to see what it shows. There you go. Doesn't show much. Must be pop art. And then we got guana. We had Ghana, now we got guana. Sounds like a disease. 1991. Made of copper nickel. Got a nice crest on the back. Just a pretty image. Anyways, guys, I'll leave some links in the thing below. It'll just probably be for Ucoin. But you know, you get some German coins. It'll show you that, like I said, the East Germany is no longer a country, and of course the Reichspfennig is no longer a country. You know, the Reichs. Because of Hitler and all. That's when we tore the country up and split them in half and separated all the brothers. They couldn't get along. But anyways, yeah, there's but it's cool because the problem with having two countries or one country with two different factions, which now it's all democratic, but is I got to collect 20 of those coins, and I only got 2 of them, and they're only been around for a short time, from 48 to 1980. So, but yeah, I got to get 20 coins of them, and my penny and Reichspenning, and even the euros, they're all one country now. So we're right back to West, as you know, one whole country now. Well, if I said anything wrong, apologize. You know, like I said, don't quote me on everything, but it's what I know. So everybody have a good day today.